but the Washington Redskins owe us. The Washington Redskins owe me, and they owe everybody else that has ever taken crap from Cowboys fans, that has ever not jumped on the Patriots or the Steelers bandwagon, that has remained loyal in this melting pot. You owe us money. We are not whores, and you are not our pimps. And you cannot go out there with that collection of millionaires, multimillionaires. And I'm not just talking about the players. I'm talking about the coaches. I'm talking about everybody involved in this franchise. You owe us money, and you owe us an apology. Because you went out there and you half-assed. Half-assed isn't even the right word for it, because if you half-ass it, you can still be involved in a game, and you weren't involved in that game. Both my parents were teachers, and neither one of them ever made a lot of money. But I tell you what, if they would have gone in on their jobs and performed the way that those millionaires performed last night, they would be shown the door. But damned if I'm going to sit here and allow you to go out there and conduct yourselves that way and act like that's okay
they owe you.
On national television with your season on the line. How dare you conduct yourself that way?
Get them, Chad.
How dare you go? You owe us. You owe the fan base. You owe anyone that has ever had to go into a bar. You owe us for having 50% Philadelphia Eagles fans in that stadium. Not 30%, 50.
Get them.
You're a joke from the top down. Every single person on that team deserves to lose their job today. Every single person. How dare you not turn in your keys? How dare you not go out to Ashburn and say, here's my key card? You know how loyal and passionate this fan base is? Do you know how much crap we have to put up with? Do you know how much crap we have to put up with people saying you have a racist nickname and your team's been losers for 10 years and the Dallas Cowboys own you and the Giants own you? And we got to deal with every time we go into that stadium, there's 50% Broncos fans, and you charge us $35 to park at your stupid stadium. And you sign a bunch of old-ass players year after year after year, and none of them pan out. And Brandon Lloyd's catching 50 touchdowns in Denver, and Ryan Clark's a Pro Bowler. Go screw! How dare you? You're an embarrassment. You embarrass the nation's capital, the most powerful city in the world. You spit in our face, and you brought that man here. You brought him here because you don't know what you're doing.
Getting a little money, too.
You capitalize every single year off the sweat and the blood of the people that built this franchise. You capitalize off of it. You bilk us out of our money. I'm paying $500 for John Riggins jerseys for my old man for Christmas because of what happened before you came here, Dan Snyder. Before you came here. I'm Northern Virginia. I'm D.C. I bleed it. And you kill me. You make me sick.
You picked them to win.
I picked them to win. The only one on the show.
Yep. We knew you were a homer that way. How do you feel now?
I don't know. I don't know what to say. Here's what I know. My stance. Let me tell you, Var. My stance on Cowboys fans in this area, my stance on the Philadelphia Eagles fans in this area, it has changed. If you want to be a Steelers fan, do it. You deserve better. You deserve better than to sit in the rain at $500 a ticket, and they're telling you that they've sold out for 12 years in a row when you know they haven't. When they're charging you $30 to park a mile away. When it's $100 for a jersey and $10 for a beer, and no one shows up. Nobody.
Get them, Chad.
You suck. You suck, Dan Snyder. You suck, Mike Shanahan. And you suck, Washington Redskins. And you sucked for over a decade. And you embarrassed us. There's nothing. There's a gaping hole in the middle of Redskins fans today, and there's nothing we can say, and there's nothing we can do, and we've got to take it from the rest of the NFL.
You got to deal with it. Get them.
How many records were set last night on the backs of the Redskins?
A whole bunch.
How do you look at yourself in the mirror? How do you walk out of that locker room and say that's a tough loss? We'll get them next week. Turn your key card in.
Get them.
Fire them all. Pay Mike Shanahan out. Pay Hazlitt out. Pay them all out. And get them out of here. And then Dan Snyder, go ride the Twister at Six Flags for the rest of your life. Go whip me up a Johnny Rockets burger. Get the hell away from my football team. Get away from it.
Get him out of there.
I wish Joe Pa was here today. I wish his balls were everywhere, and he was revoking scholarships, and Snyder was on his Segway that Drab saw him with people making sure that he doesn't fall off, and Segwaying his ass out to Reston, wherever he wants to live the rest of his life. You suck! You suck! You have reduced our team to nothing!